Tried everything. So I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. I don't want to deal with it right now.
Hopefully we don't get robbed or something. I don't know. I don't want to do this.
We're phoning a friend again. I told you that. I didn't want to have it in the first place. That's why I sold it so cheap. All right, so we're on the way to Atlanta Jewelry Show. This is the first time we're doing the show, and we're just going to see how it goes. We figured we'd give it a shot because on Monday it will be IWJG, which we're very familiar with. So we're going to go here and exhibit for the first time at Atlanta Jewelry Show. I don't have very high expectations, but also want to show support to IWJG, which is the first time they're coming to Atlanta. So we are in our hometown. We're driving there, which is really nice, convenient. So we're on the way right now. We'll get set up. We'll go through probably day one, day two, and then on Sunday afternoon, we'll swap all our inventory over to IWJG, and hopefully we have a good show. So that's it. I feel like I'm applying to buy a house right now, just to rent $200 chair. And we were gonna bring chairs. I'm like, they may not like us walking through with a handful of chairs coming in here. I figure that may not look too professional with green lawn chairs back here. I literally feel like I'm applying for a house. I tried the Atlanta show, spring show, home show, AJS. I tried everything. So I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. I don't want to deal with it right now.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Seems like we got the first sale of the day. It was a nice trade on a Cartier against our Omega Speedmaster. I think it's a pretty cool watch overall. You know, I hope he's happy. We just need to have him come back and pay. That's the only thing missing.
All right. I had a client named Cookie come by this morning. She said she had a client that had some money and wanted to buy some watches. I said, okay, cool. I'll see him whenever he comes back by. So he came by the booth. He saw some Panoramas that he liked, purchased a GMT. It was all gold that he really loved. Saw it immediately, picked it up. We went back and forth on price a little bit, and we fell in a happy medium that we were both very happy with. And so he actually wrote a check for it right here at the booth. He's actually going to come by the shop on probably next week sometime to come pick up the box, and everything's going to be squared away. So he's a happy client. Cookie's going to bring some more clients over here, and everybody's winning. Worked out well.
And Chandler's a happy guy because he sold his first watch at the show.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to FedEx real quick, ship out a package because my customer wants it on Monday. So just swiping it out of the show real quick. All right, so we just got a FedEx. We're gonna go ship it to we're at like the sketchiest FedEx I've ever seen. So hopefully we don't get robbed or something. Well, we just shipped the 5226. Hopefully he gets it and loves it.
You know, again, it's the APX dial, error dial on it. Kind of like Gen 2.2 on that 11650.
Yeah.
Still a sleeper in my book. Everybody right now is either looking at the Zenith stuff, which is a 16520,
Right.
and then the ceramic stuff, you know, and those are in the 30s. I think this is like, you know, obviously very sought after with the 8pH dial itself, and the error dial. But that's the one that's going to make
And you
it.
said this does have, it's got card.
Yeah, it comes with a card. 2015. Last year they made it. So it's also like, there's a difference between that one and the previous ones with paper. It's like you have the engraved rehot. So it says Rolex, Rolex, Rolex all the way around on the rehot. The sub-dials are a lot shinier, which I think, you know, again, I wish I would have bought this one instead of the one I have, but now it's too late. And then the buckle's upgraded on this one as well, which is, you got to get it really close. It's got a lot of minification, which is good. Looks good.
Yeah. It's a decent size for me. I got a small wrist. It's not a huge watch.
I send a lot of people your way.
But I'm buying for resale and for personal. You know,
It's one of those that like you're safe on it. This generation Daytona just doesn't see the fluctuation that the other stuff does.
Probably hold off on that one.
You're gonna hold off on this one.
Yeah.
So we're between these two.
Chewing on it.
What is that?
Chewing on it.
Chewing on it. I think you're going both Rolex vintage. There's nothing. There's nothing better than that.
Yeah, the markers on this are a little rough.
You might show somewhere.
But of course, it's old.
It's a little old, yeah. It's 1959, sure. I'm starting to look a little rough, and I'm a 1980.
Yeah. All right. Let me. My wife's on the way here. We're going to shop the show a little bit and just process it. I'm not
Can we set up a side for you?
No, I don't want to tie you up. I mean, if they sell, they sell.
It's all good. No rush, man. I get it. You know, they're big investments. You want to make sure that you're getting the right one.
We're asking 22.5 dealers watch your card. So I mean, even if you did roll your loss into this, you're still at a decent wholesale number to retail it for 25, 26, 27, 28, whatever it is.
Let me chew on it a little longer. I just on the fence.
Yeah. No worries at all. You can walk around, see if anything catches your eye, and the one that we're.
Yeah, I've been around. I mean, there's nothing else here for me. I came back here to. Yeah. I'm considering it strongly. Just neither one of them are something that I've been chasing. So it's just from a business standpoint, it's marginal.
Yeah. Whatever you'd like to do, you just let us know. We're here.
All right.
I really couldn't budge. I mean, like you see our inventory. Like I want to sell this one cheap just to kind of pair it up and get it gone.
Yeah, I get you.
That's where it's like, all right, I'll throw the discount out for kind of work as a package. But yeah, like I said, we priced everything last night and even told these guys, it's like maybe we should not go off the show price and go higher. And then I was like, you know what, just get them. We'll just have to stay firm on everything. But
I mean, your prices seem fair.
Yeah, I mean, you won't find one
cheaper.
cheaper.
Just need more people here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's working on it.
Just gonna see if I could download.
So 25,000.
I literally, as we were coming here, I was like, we should bring the little credit card machine. I thought
Maybe
about
tomorrow.
that last night.
The swipe, whatever.
Yeah, the slide.
The tap it, swipe it.
There you go. It's an Air King though. It's still really cool.
That is cool.
Sword hands.
Cheap.
He just bought that one. That might be for him.
There you go. Second one of the day. We'll just get a brokerage.
If you like the vintage stuff, he's got a lot of vintage stuff too.
Yeah.
It's that good price point stuff too, right?
Found some crazy stuff.
How much is this?
Yeah.
Two.
I got a Jacquard,
With the
that
strap,
Millie
all that.
Malignant, a Chrono.
This is
I've
a
got-
34 millimeter.
Might be one of my Cartier.
It's a nice style too.
It's a good look. This one,
Yeah, how much you want for that?
You know what year this is?
yes, I do.
It's like
59.
neck bracelet, is it?
No, I switched the bracelet. I've got a later bracelet for that's folded. That's better actually. It's actually better than what should be on the watch. I just pulled it off my 55130 because my size is trying.
Can I look at that one?
Yeah,
If he's not buying,
yeah,
he
no,
gets
please,
first.
please, Robert. No, you have first dibs over him.
Yeah.
Always.
Everybody's got first dibs over me, right?
Some of my biggest home runs have been at Robert's sales.
Yeah.
No joke. No, I mean, you got what you needed to for the client. You were happy. I just marketed it different and I got lucky.
All right, guys, so we just got to day 2 of AJS. We just got done setting up. You can see by our case, we kind of switched it up from yesterday. We got Rolex on this side today because we feel like some more people are walking through on this side. So yeah, we'll see how today goes. We sold a couple yesterday, not as much as we wanted to, but we'll see how it goes today.
We're at what, 11,
5 and 97.50.
97. Yeah.
All right.
Or no, 12.
That was 11.
It was 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
5.
And then
It's hard when I'm asking 14 for it to remember what we agreed on, and then we'll do 13,000 for these two. Hey, I appreciate it.
Yeah, so we're
All right, so little update. We have a couple watches that sold here. We have JLC Navy Seals. We have JLC Alarm. We have the Rose Gold World Time. A couple other things that sold outside of the show. Green AP. We have Rolex, excuse me, OP. Dual Time overseas sold. We have a rose gold two-tone black diamond dial that sold. We have the new titanium Yachtmaster that sold. We're pretty close on a rose gold 5712. Another handful of watches that some people are going to circle back around on, so we got our fingers crossed, but it's turning out to be a decent weekend here and some outside deals, so we'll see how it goes. We're at possibly trading the Sprite, buying a vintage old Rolex that he has, green GMT, and the Daytona, white Daytona. We might coin flip, I don't know, we'll see. He's on the phone. He's phoning a friend right now. 44.5 if we want to gamble.
Ooh,
or 40, 43, 44, 42.5, 44.5.
42.5, 43 sounds good to me because at 43,
Yeah, but I don't want, 43 is a loss, and then 43 or 42.5 is also not a number I want to be at. So I got to have an upside to it, right? Because I'm at 43.5 basically right now.
so 59.4 is your ask on those.
Mm-hmm. Well, it wasn't my ask, but that's what
Well,
what we're at now. Yeah.
True. So if we took that price,
Minus
my
what I want to
ask
be
was
at.
17.
Oh,
That's
you did
57.
1,700.
Thank you. I was about to say what happened. So 42.4 puts me whole on my on that.
And I'm at 43.4. No coin flip.
The one I bought. If I bought these two, maybe I'd give you back the vintage. Oh no,
I don't want that back.
you don't want it back.
I told you that. I didn't want to have it in the first place.
I
That's why I
know.
sold it so cheap. And that doesn't mean that it's not a good deal. I just don't. I don't
it's not
do
bad. I'm
vintage.
just-
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just putting a lot of cash out.
Yeah. No, not that much. Not as much as we've laid out in watches. You'll be all right.
It's wherever we land, 40.
Yeah.
This is my wife.
Yeah. Green. We're phoning a friend again.
So I'm paying $38,900 and $28,500. The question is when I'm getting back for that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So basically, you get 15.6 for this, or you get 16.6 for it. Is the coin flip 15.6, 16.6, or however you really want to. I don't like doing the math that way, but 43, 44. We good?
I'm just trying to decide if it makes sense to let that go for under the money.
It is. I mean, that's the money.
For you, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm in this for
but if I put it in
16.6,
the
I'm
auction, I
gonna.
can maybe break even or make money. It's
I
hard to
mean,
know.
yeah. I mean, break even or make 1,000 when you just move that aside and replace it with these two. Now we're like in a much better, like we're not worried about breaking even or losing or making $500. Like now you got two solid watches in the auction.
Mm-hmm.
I'll worry about breaking even on this.
All right, I'm gonna go round up my jewelry up there.
Okay.
I'll come back here.
Okay.
Promise. I owe you
Okay.
money anyways.
Yeah.
Let me just get my thoughts together.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. I'll see you here in a
I'll
few.
leave that with you.
Okay. All right. No worries. I'll put this in here.
To be continued.
On this series of.
They told me.
Mm-hmm.
Would you give me 16 for the Sprite? You offered 15.5.
That'd be a 16. Yeah, I told you. I was like, I want to be at 55, and I know you're gonna come back at 5, but
Well, that was way
Yeah.
below where I wanted to be. I mean,
Yeah.
I wanted to go in 3,500, put me at 20,500.
yeah,
So I'd be putting in five.
it'd just be hard for me to
4,500.
like. I can't replace it for that. That's the only problem.
Right.
You
No, I
know,
understand.
if I was close to where I could get another one, if like somebody called me and said, "Hey, do you still got that?" or whatever.
Right.
But most of these things, like when I sell them, I can't replace it for that price. Whereas the Sprite, I can get pretty easily around 16
Mm-hmm.
for new 2024.
So they gotta have an aftermarket bezel on this watch. Is that the deal?
There's a lot aftermarket on that watch. Bracelet, bezel. It could be, I think, with the bezel, the black bezel looking so good and the case looking good and the dial looking okay, they probably took that watch and then made a back girl out of it, tried to make a back girl out of it. But then they told them the value's the same and that both bezels were real, which they're not. So, I don't know. Hopefully it didn't get screwed too bad. We did it.
I'll let you know how I come out in a month.
You should. Here we go.
Y'all like hug it out? Yeah.
All right, we did it. All right, we were able to wrap up the deal with the green GMT, the Daytona, and a vintage Rolex that we had. So we're on to the next show right now. Hopefully IWJG is a little bit better for us.